It was the Rapa Nui people who crafted and erected the 1,000-odd stone giants known as Moai, around 900 years ago. But no one really knows how they managed to move the 40-foot-tall 12 m statues, which weigh around 14 tons each, into place or why they exist at all. A prevalent theory is that the ancient Polynesians walked them from quarries using stone platforms and placed them to mark freshwater sources. The statues' bodies are buried to leave only the curious heads exposed. Now take a look at the last unspoiled places on Earth. Most of the year, this reservoir in western Alberta is an attractive body of water backed by part of the Canadian Rockies. In chillier months it transforms into a magical winter wonderland when what appear to be Christmassy baubles or snowballs form beneath the surface. The truth is less romantic, as the suspended white orbs are pockets of methane gas formed when organic matter decomposes and is frozen into clumps. Grypheno brilliantly bonkers crooked forest, or Chrysalis, is filled with around 400 pine trees, each with a near-identical bend in the base of its trunk. Their wonky appearance has sparked many theories, including that a snowstorm or gravitational pull morphed their shape. Others suggest they were deliberately shaped with tools. None have been proven, which makes these strangely uniform canopies all the more intriguing. The Oz equivalent of Area 51. This satellite surveillance base in the middle of the outback opened in the 1970s as a joint operation between the US and Australian governments. The Cold War spy facility was initially disguised as a space research facility, a misinformation that only fueled ongoing conspiracy theories about alien sites and chilling experiments. It's the world's most secretive airport and synonymous with conspiracy theories. This still operational Air Force facility, known as Area 51, drew attention during its Cold War-era aircraft testing, spawning rumors of sinister experiments, a staged moon landing and a lab run by aliens. Entering the base is strictly forbidden, not to mention are these circular patches, dotted over the Namibian desert in their millions, the work of gods, aliens or, termites. Obviously one answer is less romantic than the others, but it also the most logical theory scientists have come up with for the so-called fairy circles, which are only found here and in parts of Australia. There's still no official explanation and studies continue. Around 300 figures from a spider to a hummingbird are etched into the sands in the southern Peruvian desert, with some lines stretching more than 5 miles (3.2 kilometers). The pre-Columbian geoglyphs, which cover around 200 miles (322 kilometers), long had celestial associations or were seen as a giant calendar. Now the most popular theory is that they marked the locations of rituals surrounding water and crops, although the truth remains unclear. Nights, lights twinkle on the horizon just outside the hip Texan town of Marfa, and they've been baffling onlookers for more than 135 years. The bright orbs throb or, some say, move across the sky. Even James Dean, in Marfa filming the movie Giant, was spooked and captivated by the still unexplained phenomena. Theories on what they are include UFOs, ghosts of Spanish conquistadors and cars rolled backwards and, apparently, upwards after driving to the bottom of the so-called magnetic hill in Moncton, New Brunswick. But at ISN actually defying the laws of gravity. It's one of several hills around the globe where what looks like an uphill incline is, in fact, part of a larger downhill incline. It's an optical illusion because there's no view of the horizon for perspective. Astronauts have been watching the Richat structure, also known as the Eye of Sahara, in ordained since humans first entered space. Viewed from the International Space Station, the 30-mile (48.2 kilometers) wide swirl resembles a bullseye or snail shell. The geological quirk was believed to be a crater caused by a meteorite, but it now thought it was once a dome that has eroded over time.